Hi everyone, welcome back to our knowledge channel. Today's topic is on multivariant. When you have a more variables and how we are going to deal, how we are going to group and how we are going to give a right picture. There is also called cluster. There is also called, it has got so many other things. The graph does it uses that dendrogram. So very beautiful topic and we are going to mull over and discuss on this one. So I picked up two examples, one from the medical aspect, for example, person A to L and the hemoglobin and the oxygen level, sugar and all that. Another one is the basic electronic things or electrical things. For example, current and voltage, and power is voltage into current. So I multiplied it. I applied the formula, and you can see a tick mark here. R equal to V by I. That I applied the formula, and I'm I equal to V by R. So what I'm going to do is how does Manytab classify those data? We know that I equal to V by R, right? How does the Manytab classify the data? How does the Manytab cluster the data? We are going to see there is something called dendrogram, right? We are going to see it. So let's see the first example using Manytab and using the medical one, and the same thing we will also will do it in data type. So both the tools comparatively we are going to do it. So first let's start with the medical example. So go to start and you have multivariant, right? So in that there are so many things are there. Predominantly which I use cluster observation, classify observation into group based on the similarities, and use when you do not have any prior grouping information for your observation, right? So in this case for medical I don't have that, so I can very well use that. So what I and then cluster variables, so reduce the number of variables by classifying into groups based on the similarity. And then you have a cluster k means, and into specified group, same like before, use when you specify either the number of group or initial observation for each one. So I don't have initial observation, so I need to stick only these two, either cluster observation or cluster variables. So let me go with the cluster variables. So in this one, I'm gonna give F3. You know that what happens when we give F3. F3 mean it will delete the information, and I will take all these variables. So first variable hemoglobin, oxygen, and then sugar. So I will just copy down this one. And linkage method complete. So we can do a complete, and we can also do an average and all that. So usually use is complete. And then number of clusters, how many clusters we want. Let's say we want two clusters, right? We'll talk about it. And show dendrogram, this is very very important. And customize it, a similarity you want, or distance, or one graph, or maximum number of variables per graph. So I want one graph, that's it. And give okay. So this is beautiful chart it has given. So one in the text form, one in this one. What it says is, let's say directly, so oxygen and the sugar is one group, because the value you see here, the values are more or less same, right? So that's the reason it is telling that oxygen and sugar is more or less same group. But these are all very dummy data, so not accurate. So I'm just, for the benefit of explaining the concept, I'm just using it. And whereas the hemoglobin level is different, hemoglobin level is very very different. So that's what similarity it has given. So we can see that actually like it has classified down the data based on the grouping side. For example, that's how it is. Let's say there are student, one student gets 80% and above, another student 50, under 50. So when you feed the data, it will automatically classify down, right? So that's how it does, right? Let's do another, the same thing we'll do it in the, I'm copying their data, I'm going to do the same exercise in data tab. So I'm going to Chrome, and I will clear the table, and then I will look for the cases, that the header, and paste the data. So all the value got pasted. So in this one, it is called cluster. In the Manytab, it is called multivariant, right? Cluster. Just click here, and then you have a hemoglobin. Hemoglobin, you wanted to label with what? Let's say you hemoglobin and let's say sp2, right? So it says that actually this is the breakdown it has given, like maybe person wise. So for example, a person A, B, C, hemoglobin is lesser, and then D, E, F, G, hemoglobin is slightly higher, and all these in one group. but J and K is exceptionally good. So you can see that, let's say J and K, J and K. So you can see the 14 and 14.8, right? So this is the highest value we have got, right? So this is the reason J and K and all that, it is identifying is slightly higher and all that. Let's say you wanted to classify it down by hemoglobin, that you can do that. So that's what I have done here. And you, even if you wanted to do it with the SP2 level, oxygen level, you can do that. And sugar level, you can do that. So easily you can classify the data and have this in your controls. This is one example from the medical side. So let's go back and do the same exercise in Minitab for the second example, very interesting example, IV and all that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to start and multivariant and then cluster variables. So I'm going to give F3 so that I can do it from the beginning. So I'm going to pull over all the thing, I, V, P, R, and I is not required. So so I equal to V by R. Okay. So I think it has the same value. So I, V, P, R. Okay. And I have copied all these things, a number of these things. So maybe I can look for 3 things and show tendogram. You can give, okay. And what it says is the R V by I, right? V by I, automatically it has given. So if you look at P power, that is V into I, right? It has automatically given. So that is what all these things it has given by group, right? So that is very, very beautiful. You can easily see here R equal to V by I. So V by I, P equal to V into I, P into V into I, all these. More than that, not only that, the classification, it also has given the grouping side. So which is, for example, resistance has more value, right? Maybe I will go back to the data. So if you look at the resistance value, slightly higher than the this thing, R equal V by I, right? So and then you have power value and all that. So that we can easily classify down the data. So the same example, I will copy paste this example. Okay, maybe I will take only this thing, because anyway I equal to V by R, so it has the same value like I. So I will copy paste this data. I'll go to data tab, clear the data, clear the table. I will ensure that I'm pasting in the header IVP and all that, and this is the 11th one. So I will go to cluster, and what I can determine, for example, I. So this is the current one, and what label I want. Let's say current label. So this is the current label, and let's say voltage, how it has happened, and what is P. P, you can do that. Or you want multi variables, right? So when you take multi variables only, it will be more interesting. I could, okay, maybe 2 example I can take. So you can see here, so all these it has given in terms of this thing. So it has given the clustering the data. Let's say we want only the voltage. So okay, you can get the voltage. So what is the grouping and all that? 228 is highest, and these are all the similarities and all that. And let's say resistance. So again, it has given the similarities and all that. So this is very interesting, and the same thing I have done in the this thing in the data tab. Or also data tab also has given one information, like it can also like grouping and all that. Let's say you can say green, red, then yellow and all that, how it has been given the grouping, clustering to the closest value. Like this, when you have that variables, any variables, so you can just play around with this, and you will get the tendogram, very nice cluster tendogram, you will get it, and that is very, very useful. Just like usual, you can just have this in the PNG format. You can just save this in the PNG format, or anything you can do with the help of this data. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do like, share, subscribe my channel. You have a wonderful day ahead.